Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Leos out there from March 4th through March 10th. I hope all of you are having an amazing day so far, and I want to say a big thank you to those who subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. And I also appreciate those who even watch my videos just for a few seconds or a few minutes. I appreciate you too. And always remember that as a disclaimer, if this does not resonate, that's okay. Maybe it will for another day. So let's see what's going on with you guys. I like to start off with what's going on planetary wise. We have Mercury retrograding on the 5th, and we have Uranus moving into Taurus on the 6th. So I highly suggest that you check out where these planets are where these planets are transiting in your chart, because that's where you're going to experience change with Uranus, and this is where you're going to go through deep healing with Mercury retrograde in Pisces. So I'm just going to shuffle a couple times, and we're going to see what's going on. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands. So we have you guys receiving some communication this week, I feel. And classic Mercury retrograde, right? This is passionate communication out of nowhere. It could be someone wanting to get in contact with you. It's definitely someone who wants to get something off their chest, I'm feeling. And what's more of a perfect time than people from the past coming up during a Mercury retrograde, especially in Pisces. So I feel that it's going to cause people to want to speak more from the heart. But however, hold on any major decisions to allow people back into your life, or figure out how to go forward more so after Mercury moves retrograde, because it might not last. We have the King of Wands. This King of Wands been popping up a couple times in my other readings as well. So you guys are definitely in your element, especially because Jupiter is also in Sagittarius. You know, that's giving all our fire signs a boost that we've been needing, because oh my gosh, I'm so glad, because I feel it's been a complete reset. Because for example, like I have Jupiter in Leo, so Jupiter being in Sagittarius is trining my first and my fifth house, because I have Jupiter and Leo in my first house. So this is how, and I'm a Leo ascendant as well. So I relate to this reading in terms of the King of Wands, because this is how I'm starting to feel again about my life, especially going to Aries season. I feel like once Aries season gets here, I feel like that's when I'm really going to be in the greatest energy. And I feel that this is what you're getting prepared for. I feel you're actually starting to see like it's about to be spring, so maybe you feel like what you're trying to accomplish, what type of plans you probably think about, where you're going to go for the summer. It's things like that that's really causing you to really feel like you want to take the world on by the reins and just go after what you want and don't take no for an answer. Like you guys are really standing your ground, and that's beautiful energy. You also could be feeling very creative this week, very passionate to actually start to make the steps to what you want to do. But however, I would say before you go full blown, just, start to get a plan together and then do the actions really towards the end of March, just to be safe. Oh, we have the Ten of Pentacles here. So this week we have you guys Pentacles looking right. I feel like your family should be pretty decent this week. Maybe that's what the heart-to-heart conversations is. Maybe it's more of a coming together. I feel that you may be spending more time with your family as well this week. I feel that you're really in the mood to just appreciate where you are. Like you Leos are in good energy, I feel. And we have the Five of Wands reverse. It's because you guys are ending that conflict. That's either getting tongue tied. That's the conflict that's either going on inside or around you. You guys are definitely putting an end to that. And that's why it's so peaceful. You guys are not needing the universe to really come in and shake anything up, I feel. I feel you guys are trying to handle it on your own. And like a Leo would. You guys believe in your capabilities to a whole nother level. So it's kind of like, you know what, I just need to eliminate all the extra noise because you're distracting me. I'm going to focus on what I have going on right in my life and use that energy to go after more of what I want to accomplish in life. And that's key. When you appreciate where you at, then you appreciate where you're going, and then the universe will give you what you desire. So I'm going to go into the clarifiers here. Just going to shuffle a couple times. Okay, let me just fix this. Okay, let's see why the Eight of Swords is here. I mean, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be actually a stable offer. It could be a way for you to get further. But I feel it could be an opportunity when it comes to your creative endeavors as well, because it's the Eight of Wands. I feel that maybe you've been doing a YouTube channel, for example, or you've been doing your own projects and you get some good news about it. I feel with Mercury retrogrades too, with retrogrades they also could bring things that back from what you already worked on. And I feel that this is going to help stabilize you. But however, as I still would say, just make sure you take time. This comes in out of nowhere. Really make sure that this is what you truly want. This is something you may commit to. And just sit on it for a bit. And then, like I said, the end of March, start to make those moves in the physical world to actually make it happen. And it's the Three of Swords here. So maybe it's someone actually wanting to give you a stable offer as well. I feel they're coming in a very nurturing energy. It could be actually a mother figure. I'm feeling this for this too. It could be some people reuniting or fixing issues with their family. Mother, grandmother. Some type of energy like that. I'm feeling that very strong. Some strong family healing could take place this week. It would make sense why the Ten of Pentacles is here. So you could receive some message or news from a family member feeling regret maybe for what they've done, and they realize how they may have done you wrong. Or it could be a friend that you really cared about and they probably done you wrong. It's definitely someone who at a point maybe was nurturing in your life, and maybe they went through situations and they wasn't that person. Maybe they kind of went down the wrong path. Maybe start hanging around certain people or going through different life situations, and maybe they're now with the Mercury and Pisces is causing them to really think about how they may have hurt you, Leo, as well. So let's see why the King of Wands is here. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Three of Wands. So we have you guys ready to fight if you have to. This man, you see the tower burning on the side? That's why I think it was the tower. I feel that you guys have had a tower moment, which caused you to really push yourself to a whole nother place that you had to dig deep into yourself. And Leo's good for that. Leo's only down for so long because they just believe they're just so confident in themselves. So it's like, you know what, if I gotta defend myself, I will. I'm not gonna hesitate. I'm no longer just taking anything. Because Leos, they have a big heart. They're ruled by the heart. That's why, when they get mad, they sound like a lion. It's like a lion roaring. I've heard a Leo yell before. It's kind of scary. But I really feel like that's the energy you guys are being in. Like, you know what? I'm not just going to take people just thinking they could just come in my life and do whatever they want. And I'm constantly here to pick up the pieces. Like, I'm going to stop this at the door. I feel like this is learning from a tower moment. And that comes in with the Three of Wands. You're looking at how you may have allowed certain situations in your life to get to a point that it took a tower moment to blow up for you to really take action, because maybe you really cared about someone and you just didn't want to go that route. But I feel you're looking at the growth from that, and it's like, you know what, I need to stop letting things in my life get so out of control and then try to fix it. That's what I feel from that, and that's why King of Rods is here. You guys are going after what you want right away. There is no, well, let me just you're tuning more into intuition of what you feel about somebody than rather than trying to get to know somebody, if that makes sense. You guys are tuning into energy. Like, how do I feel around you? Do I feel good? The unspoken, the subconscious actions of people. So you'd be like, all right, I already know this is a tower moment waiting to happen, so I've grown from that and I'm not allowing that in my life, so I'm just going to move forward and wait for my ships to come in that I deserved and I worked hard for. So let's see why the 10 of Pentacles is here. We have the 9 of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? This is a wish contentment to you guys. You guys are happy. I love this card. Don't he look so happy with his little rosy cheeks? You guys are actually feeling like this is actually a wish contentment, because it's like, I feel you worked so hard to get here. You worked so hard to bring balance back into your life, and you're going to see it, Leo. From all that growth you did, for you starting over from scratch, for you fighting for what you wanted. Now that stability is coming in, and you should truly embrace this wish contentment because you guys deserve it. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this was something you was definitely waiting for someone to give you. Because you was waiting for this offer. You wasn't stopping your whole life to make this, work. I'm getting tongue-tied. You ever, have so many thoughts going on in your mind, but your mouth just can't get it out? So when I pause like that, it's like I'm trying to organize what I'm trying to say, because there's so many things going on inside my mind that I just wish I could say it all at one time, but then I get tongue-tied. So what I'm trying to say is, this was an offer that really meant a lot to you, but however, you learned that what's meant for you will always be for you, and you're happy because it came to you naturally. You didn't have to go and alter yourself or be someone you're not to get this stability. It came to you, and that's why it's a wish contentment, and that's beautiful. It's when we just allow life to take its course and we stop resisting the changes, it'll be over. Like, it's us that put ourselves through this suffering. Like, when we let these people go, they might come back. But if you hold on and it gets to the point where there's no return, then no. But if you just be like, you know what, we're just going different paths. Yes, this hurt, but I wouldn't want to be forced to stay somewhere if I'm on a different path. I might be back later. Maybe we need to grow on separate paths and come back together. We don't even leave that for an open possibility, because we live in a microwave world where it's like, if I gotta have it now, I gotta be with this person now, I gotta do this now. See, that takes away from that, because you're not living in the now. You're trying to have everything now. That doesn't work like that. It's the efforts that you put consistently that builds to a better present reality. And then you'll get your wish contentment. When you do what the universe needs you to do, the universe will give you what you desire to do. There's a difference. That's how it's working now. The universe is not just going to be like whatever you want, and then you've been neglecting all your wounds and you just expect all this goodness. No. But Leo, you definitely have put the work in, and that's why it's here for you. Let's see why the 5 of Wands is in reverse. The 10 of Swords, like I said, you let those things go. You put endings to your old self. This is the old you to remerge into a better you. And it takes that. It takes you going through a dark night of the soul for you to really realize how the way you've been doing things, it's not working. And you already came to that realization, and that's why you're seeing the changes that you're seeing in your life today, Leo. That's amazing. You already took that L. You already took that lesson. So the universe is here to bring you your reward. We have the King of Swords here as well. And I'm just going to read these cards. I feel like they came out for a reason. So I'm just going to put them on the side here. We have the 5 of Pentacles reverse. We have the Fool card reverse. And the 3 of Pentacles reverse. So what I see here is you guys are standing up for yourselves like you always do. But you're making sure you're speaking more, not from, okay, as a fire sign, we say the truth, but it be really, really like in a certain way. Like, it's not really a logical way. We just say what's ever on our hearts, and sometimes we put our foot in our mouths. And I think you guys know that. I know that, so I'm a Sagittarius, and I'm sure Aries know that. So now it's starting to speak from more of a cool, calm, collected way, where someone is not feeling on the defense. Because sometimes when we speak as fire signs, we can really come on really, really strong to the person. They feel defensive, and I feel that's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to just clearly communicate how you feel. And with the Five of Pentacles reversed and the Fool and the Three of Cups, I feel that you're going to come out of feeling like you have to care for everything and everybody. Because I really think people underestimate Leos. You guys definitely have the courage to go for the person or the whatever it means so much to you. You will go through the ends of the world for that person. But I think you're also realizing that with some people in your life you don't want a new beginning with. They could have been holding you back. I feel that you're now attracting people that's more on your vibration, and now you're looking more towards that new. Sometimes it's great to meet new people. It is. It's great to still have, your old homies, but it's still good to have a mix so you see where you're at. Because if you're constantly hanging around the same people, how are you growing? Especially if you guys are doing the same thing that you guys were doing like 5 6 years ago. Like, how are those friends evolving? Are they evolving with you, or them being your friend is holding you back? So I feel that you're coming out of that realizing that, you know what, I care about some people, but I don't want a new beginning because I want to be around people that's more in alignment with myself. And that's the sacrifices we have to make in life. You gotta let go of one or the other. Maybe those friends or family members or whoever will come back and when they're more on your wavelength. But right now, I feel that you're going after what you want and just be like, you know what, I gotta go. It's nobody's fault. We just outgrown each other, and that's fine. So I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.